Alright, how we doing today, y'all? I'm Hunter, and I'll be talking about, why some people don't need to go to college. I personally don't think you have to go to college just to earn, a good life or make a good living. Uh, I was always the type in high school to, work instead of do school. I didn't put school high up on my bucket list just because I didn't think school was, a big thing to me. It's not been the most relevant thing. Instead, working's been more, relevant and in my life than anything. Even though I say I didn't really care about school, I still try to get good grades, because that was always the, thing. Get good grades, maybe go to college. I wasn't supposed to go to college. I was one of them guys just, go work at a trade school or go just skip school, skip college, just go straight to working or go work on a farm or something like that, close to something that's just working that I'm good with my hands and good with other people just working. Uh, I say that when I was in high school, I still graduated with 3.17 GPA. When a lot of people thought I was just kind of dumb a little bit, it just took me a little bit longer to learn. But from doing research, that actually, even if you do a 2-year degree, which is an associate's degree, you still make upwards to $60,000-$70,000 starting off, which is pretty big, especially now, because it's all about money, 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 money. And if you don't have enough money, you can't live. You don't have, a good life. A lot of people, frown upon you if you don't have enough money or enough of this or enough of that. But to me, personally, it don't matter. But as long as you make a good living, it's all good. If you're happy doing what you do, you're all good. From one of my first sites, I have found that most colleges, as of 2017 or in between 2011 and 2017, people that graduated started off with around $50,000 to $55,000 starting off, just with a base bachelor's degree. But like my field is engineering, so if I was to start off as an engineering tech and just start off there and do something with engineering, that I would start off with around 69, 70,000 a year, and depending on what like my focus major was, would go up. Technically, I'm third on the list for top jobs that makes you enough money coming out of college, because you really need to make enough money coming out of college or coming out of wherever to sustain yourself in today's economy. Like as of right now, we're in a pandemic and a lot of people are losing their jobs, but I still got mine, and as you know, our teachers still got theirs because they still have to teach. We still have to go through everyday life. We still have to be able to do things. And our top 10 jobs, or top 5 that I found from my first source, was engineering makes, as I said, around $69,000. Then computer science is $60,000, about $177. And then math and science and computer science are close to the same thing, so they make relatively amount the same, some more than others, just depending on their field and how good they are and where they can get in life. Businesses and social science and humanities and ag and anything like that drop below 60,000 to where it's minimum of 55 to maybe 60,000 a year. And that's nowadays that's not really good to live on. In order to actually have a good life and live, you have to have at least 6 figures. Some people can go out and have 4 figures, and at least 5 and be fine and make a living. I'd say if you make 4 figures a year, you're poor. You're just like a college student like me, and you're technically poor. And you're still dependent sometimes. It just depends. But I grew up working most of my life, and even though I went to a private school, it was still trying to get you ready for a college education. Like I said, I wasn't really planning on doing that, but through hard work, you can always still get where you need to be. With working, I always thought, working, you make better money. I was supposed to go be a welder or, machinist straight out of high school and just go in and start working and be done, make that money and be done. A lot of people do that and make great money. I personally wish I would have done that just to see how it would have affected me and how it would have helped. But I chose to go the college route, and surprisingly, I got into 5 different colleges uh, with a bad GPA, with a bad ACT, but with a decent GPA. Uh, but most of my friends went to college. I say you don't really need college in order to have a life. People say you have to have college and you need college. It's not the case. A lot of people make great livings off coming straight out of high school and going into something that they know they can do. If you think about, in my field, I want to be able to build cars and trucks and customize and do anything. Do all the specs, be able to draw it up, and just say, here, be done, and go do it. But if you take, for example, the people that do, all these customized cars like Brian Motorsports, as far as I know, Brian's Motorsports, half them guys don't even have a college education. Some of them do, some of them don't. And that shows that you don't have to have a college education to make it in life. They make it in life, and they live their life. Brian, love the dude, love what he does. He's living his dream. I don't know if he went to college or not, but he's a great inspiration to me to saying I don't have to have college to do what I love, because I'd love to be able to do that right now and do what he's doing, because that's what I want to do. College isn't everything. It's just what it is for some people. Some people have to have it. Unlike me, I don't think I do, but only time will tell. So if you got any questions, hit me up, text me, email me. I'll be here. Just let me know.